Namaskar students, class 10 Information Technology 402, Unit 3 Database Management System, Learning Outcome 1, Appreciate the concept of database management system. So in this video I will cover this topic: concept of data, concept of information, concept of database and terms related to database. So these topics I will cover in this video. So watch the complete video and learn about this chapter. Before starting, I would request you, if you are coming on my channel first time or if you are watching my video first time, subscribe the channel and press the bell notification icon. Here I will post video related to computer subjects like computer science, information technology, informatics practices and AI. So let me begin today's session. So the first is concept of data. Now when we are working with computer, everything we can consider as data. Whatever we are collecting, it is in form of facts, figures or text. Facts means any kind of facts we can write in computer. So that is called data, whatever we have. One example I have given here. Name is written Sanjay, value is given 1500 and some number is given. So by this we can understand that it is data only. So this, if it is written somewhere, then it is considered as data. Now concept of information. By data you cannot understand what it is, or anybody can delete by thinking that it is useless. So nobody can understand what it is. Let me consider one more live example. If you are writing this thing on your table and in office if somebody is coming, so what people can understand? Nothing. So they will just destroy it. They might be interpret that it is written somewhere and he want to do the work like that. So that is called data only. There is, we cannot predict anything about this. So that is called data. Now the next thing is concept of information. Information means meaningful data is called information. So simply meaningful data. Let me understand this example. Name Sanjay, amount 1500, contact number this one. So by this people can understand, okay, now the name is Sanjay, amount is 1500, contact number is this. So anybody can predict like this, it is useful and somebody want to use it in their work. So that is called information. So by information we can predict something and we can understand also what kind of data is represented in information. So that's why it is called meaningful data is information. Now let me understand the concept of database. Concept of database means what? We are using just this thing only, meaningful data and data. So that will be called database. So here it is a definition. A database is a set or collection of organized data and information. Now see, this information you have. Now you have written somewhere. Now you want to utilize this information for your regular task. So what you will do? Simply you will organize this data into proper worksheet, or you will write somewhere in register. When we are manually doing this thing, we are just keeping register and we are writing in that register that name is there, amount is there, then if date is there, we are writing that date, contact number. So whenever we want to contact such person, we can contact directly, we can keep record of this and we can, so this is called organize. So when we organize this data in a particular form or register, so that is called database. This data and information can be stored into different objects. So that we can store into different objects. Objects like if we are writing on paper, just we are making different columns and we are writing that. If we are writing somewhere like in computer, so we are using Excel or using MS Word, preparing one table and storing this thing. So these are called different objects. So similarly, when we are using database management system tool, so that tool is providing us this kind of facility by default. For example, your results data and information we can store in database. One example I have given here. Let me explain. We have collected your data at the time of admission with admission form. So when you filled up your school admission form, the school has collected your data. In that admission form, we have asked you about your basic information like name, date of birth, previous school information, etc. So when you are filling the form, you might have filled this all information. So by that what the office people are doing, now I saved this information in a table by assigning you a unique admission number. So in table I have created one thing in Excel, I want to share, or somebody want to share, or somebody want to save. So what they will do, they will just keep this data in computer and fill up this detail. But how? They are assigning unique number to everyone. Without unique number, we cannot identify your data. So to identify your data, uniqueness is required. Uniqueness means that particular thing, whatever we are assigning, that number, either number or text with number or anything, that should be unique, like your mobile number, your email ID. So that will be unique. So that can be assigned by the school member. Those who are there in admission committee or either office people, they are assigning you one admission number, they are giving you the admission number. That admission number will be unique. So whenever they want to access your data, they can access by that particular admission number only. Observe the table. So here I have made one table. Suppose first form name, form number, date, admission number, name and class. So when your admission has been taken, that time we are preparing data in this manner. So by this, form number is unique number. So that number is given to single form only. That number is not repeated. Then date of form, at which date you have taken, admission number, we have assigned this one, then name and here class. So like this we are entering data into this table. So that is one table. So we can store database. So this is called one kind of database entity, database object. One table is there. We have prepared like this. Now let me understand how this data can be represented and what it will be. So some definitions, let me explain first and then I will explain how it is related to database. So first is value. Now value means what? The data which is a set of digits or alphabets or dates. So that is called a value, means set of digits or alphabets or dates. So here you can see this is set of digits only, 0, 1. This is set of digits as well as alphabets, you can say. We can say date also. Date is separate entity for database, so that we can consider. Then again, these are digits, these are set of alphabets, and this is also one alphabet. So these all are considered as a value. Each entity and each thing written in particular box is known as value. Then next item, the information related to a particular object, it is called a data item. Means whatever we are writing, that can be considered as data item. Here this entire thing we can consider as data item. Then fields represents the attribute of data item. Means 0001, this is one data item. Now what it represents? So it represents the form number. So it is called attribute. We can say attribute, we can say column, whatever column name is there, we can say field also. So these three names are associated with your field. First you can say as a field, second you can use as a column, and third you can say attribute. So these three things are there associated with your column. So this particularly form number, date, admission number, name and class, these are called either attributes, either fields or column. Now let me move ahead. Records. The next is records. Records means what? A set of information related to a single entity of data item. Means single entity, that is known as record. So this entire row or entire data what I have selected, that can be considered as a record. So this is one record. So when we are storing a particular thing which is related to the object, that is called record. You can say row also, or you can say tuple also. So it can be considered as tuple, row or record. So that three things are associated with records. Now table, the collection of fields and record is known as table. The entire collection where these fields and records merge, that is called table. So this entire thing is made of a table. Simply as you can say that a table is collection of rows and columns. So here it is row and columns. So it can be done like this. A table can be also identified as relation in database management system. Okay, so that can be identified as a relation. So that can be said. And then last one is files. A files can be a stream of bytes stored in storage devices. So when you complete this data and when you are saving, so that time it is stored in form of file. So everything represented in form of file. So I hope you understood these concepts. These concepts are most important before starting the database. So from next video, I will explain you the further concepts like advantages of database, then features of database. Then we will go for relational database. What is database management system? What is relational database management system? So till then, watch other videos. If you like my videos, hit the like button. And if you are coming to my channel first time, you are watching my video first time, again, I am going to request you that you subscribe my channel and press the bell notification icon for further updates. Till then, keep watching, keep learning.